If your US visa interview is still not scheduled, this delay can quietly ruin your entire 2026 plan. And the worst part? Most people have no idea what to do while they wait. Let's talk about this honestly today. No panic, no drama, just real information that can actually help you right now. So first, let me explain what appointment delays actually mean. When you apply for a US visa, there's a step where you have to go to the US embassy or consulate in your country for a face-to-face interview. You don't just show up whenever you want. You have to book a slot, a date and time. And right now, in many countries, those slots are not available for weeks or even months. Some people are waiting 4 months, some are waiting 6, some are checking the system every single day and finding nothing. This is what we mean when we say appointment delays. It's not that your application is rejected. It's not that there's a problem with your documents. It's simply that the embassy doesn't have enough interview slots to handle the number of people applying. The line is long, the window is small, and this is affecting real people. Students who already paid university fees and need to be in the USA by August. Workers who got job offers with a fixed joining date. Families who have been separated for years and are finally at the last step before reunion. These are not just numbers, these are real lives on hold. Now let me explain why this is happening, because understanding the reason helps you feel less confused and less helpless. US embassies around the world handle an enormous number of visa applications every year. After the slowdowns during the past few years, there was a massive rush of applications all at once. Think of it like a traffic jam. The roads are the same size, but suddenly there are twice as many cars. Add to that the fact that embassies operate with limited staff, fixed working hours, and sometimes reduced services due to local holidays, security protocols, or staffing changes. The result is a backlog. Appointments that used to be available in 2 or 3 weeks are now taking much longer. In countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and several others in South Asia and the Middle East, the wait times are among the longest in the world. This is partly because the volume of applicants from these regions is very high. It doesn't mean you're being treated differently. It just means the demand is extremely high and the system is stretched. Have you checked your appointment availability recently? Drop a comment below and tell me what country you're in and how long you've been waiting. I genuinely want to know. Now let me share a few real-life type situations so you understand the actual weight of this problem. Think about a student from Lahore. She got admission to a university in Texas. She paid her first semester fees. Her housing is booked. Her orientation is in September. She applies for her F1 visa in April, thinking she has plenty of time. But when she tries to book her interview appointment, the earliest slot available is in October, after her university starts, after she loses her housing, after all that money is spent. She's not rejected, she's just stuck, and nobody warned her about this. Or think about a software engineer from Hyderabad. He applied for an H-1B work visa. His company sponsored him. His joining date is the 1st of September. He finishes all his paperwork by June, but the earliest interview slot at the consulate is in November. His employer can only hold the position for so long. He might lose the job offer, not because anything went wrong with his application, but simply because of timing. And then there's a mother in Cairo. She applied for a family-based visa to join her husband in the United States. Her husband has been waiting for 2 years. The application is approved on paper, but the interview appointment is 6 months away. 6 more months of being separated from her family after everything is already done. These are the real faces behind the phrase appointment delays. And if you're in one of these situations, I want you to know that you are not alone. This is a system-level issue, not a personal failure. So what can you actually do right now? Let's get into this because this is the part that matters most. First, check your appointment availability regularly. The U.S. visa appointment system, which you access through the official scheduling website for your country, sometimes releases new slots without warning. Cancellations happen. Emergency slots open up. If you only check once a week, you might miss them. Many people check once or twice a day. Set a reminder. Make it a habit for now. Second, if you are a student and your start date is getting close, contact your university's international student office immediately. Most universities have dealt with this situation before. They can often defer your enrollment to the next semester without you losing your admission or your fees. They may also provide a letter explaining the urgency of your situation, which can be helpful if you need to request an emergency appointment. Third, check if you qualify for an expedited appointment. The U.S. Embassy system does allow some applicants to request an earlier appointment if they have a genuine urgent need. This could include a confirmed travel date for medical reasons, a job start date that cannot be changed, or a critical academic deadline. This is not a guarantee, but it is a legitimate option. Look for the expedited appointment request section on your country's U.S. visa appointment website and read the instructions carefully. Fourth, make sure all your documents are ready right now. Don't wait until you have an appointment to start gathering papers. Your DS-160 form, your passport, your financial documents, your admission letters, your employment offer letters, your sponsor documents, whatever applies to your visa category, everything should be prepared and organized. When a slot does open, you want to be ready to move fast. Fifth, do not pay anyone outside the official system to get you an appointment faster. This is important. There are unfortunately people who claim they can book embassy appointments for a fee. Some of these are scams. Some can actually put your visa application at risk. Stick to the official process only. Now let me clear up some common wrong beliefs because I hear these a lot and I want to make sure you're not making decisions based on misinformation. Wrong belief number 1. If there's a delay in my appointment, it means there's a problem with my application. This is not true. The scheduling system and the application review process are separate. You could have a perfect application and still wait months just because the slots are full. A delay in scheduling is not a sign that something is wrong. Wrong belief number 2. Paying an agent or consultant guarantees a faster appointment. No, it doesn't. A legitimate agent can help you with paperwork and form filling, but no agent has the power to create embassy slots that don't exist or to get you placed ahead of others in the official system through unofficial means. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either misleading you or operating outside the rules. Be careful. Wrong belief number 3. If I miss my preferred start date, my application is automatically canceled. This is also not true. A visa application doesn't expire just because a university semester starts without you. You can often defer your enrollment, update your DS-160 form with a new travel date, and continue the process. Talk to your school and follow the official steps. It's not ideal, but it's recoverable. Now I want to say something important. I want you to take a breath for a moment. I know this situation feels very stressful. I know that when you're checking that appointment calendar every day and seeing nothing available, it starts to feel like the dream is slipping away. I know that for your family, for your parents who are supporting you, for your spouse who is waiting, this delay feels personal. It feels unfair, and it is frustrating. But I want you to be very clear about one thing. A delay in your appointment is not the same as a refusal. It does not mean the embassy is against you. It does not mean you've done anything wrong. It means you're caught in a system that is overloaded. That's a real problem, but it's a solvable one. People get through this every day. Students get deferred and still make it to their universities. Workers get their interviews rescheduled and still start their jobs. Families still reunite. It takes more patience than expected, but the path is still open. Stay focused. Stay prepared. Don't lose hope over a scheduling issue. Let me leave you with a simple checklist of things you should do right now if you're waiting for a U.S. visa appointment. Check the official appointment scheduling website for your country at least once a day. Make sure your DS-160 application form is fully completed and submitted correctly. Gather and organize all required documents based on your visa type. Contact your university, employer, or sponsor and explain the delay so they can support you with letters or deferrals if needed. Check if you qualify for an expedited appointment request and follow the official process if you do. Do not pay unofficial parties for appointment help. Stay calm, stay ready, and keep monitoring. That's it. That's your action plan. Before I go, a quick note. Everything I've shared in this video is based on general observations and publicly available information. I'm not a legal advisor. Visa policies can change. Always verify information directly with the U.S. Embassy website for your country or speak to a licensed immigration attorney for your specific situation. If this video helped you feel more informed and a little less stressed, then that's exactly what I was hoping for. Subscribe to the channel if you want simple, honest, and clear updates about U.S. visas and immigration. No hype, no false promises, just real information for real people. Drop a comment and tell me where you're applying from and what kind of visa you're waiting for. I read the comments and your questions actually shape what I cover next. Take care of yourself, stay patient, and keep going. Your appointment will come.